Hi there, it's Tim with Far North Magic. Today we're trying a collector's booster box of a Modern Horizons 3. We're going to see if we get our ass handed to ourselves. Any of these more expensive collector boxes I haven't had too much luck with. But I guess we'll see. I had a lot of luck with... I guess that's not true completely. I had a lot of luck with Modern Horizons 2. Not sure if we'll go as deep with Modern Horizons 3 as we did with Horizons 2. But we'll try it out and see how we do. We're looking for textures, we're looking for fetches, we're looking for eldrazi. Apparently even just the regular eldrazi's are pretty rough to get, but we'll try and see what we do. I think these, from the what I saw, they were pretty hard to open. Let's get in there. So pack 1, we are starting out with, 4 commons, I think. And then a couple uncommons. Or 3 uncommons. Then we got our eldrazi land, so forest. We got a snow-covered waste. Slinging lieutenant as our reprint from Horizons 1 or Horizons 2. Aether Revolt as our first rare. Selective Obliteration as the commander card. Argent Diaz as the extended. Hey, there's a Volatile Stormdrake as the borderless, and another Aether Revolt. Okay, and a cat, and a germ. So, I guess the duplication's going to be pretty crazy. But, this is what it is with these sets, it seems. And you think with a lot of slots, you get a lot of duplication, it seems. So on to number 2. Hopefully. Hey, there's Urza's Cave. That's a solid uncommon, even though it was like crazy overhyped. Indebted Spirit. And then we got Swamp. Got a Lion Umbra as our retro Grim Servant. Okay. We got a Pearl Medallion as the first rare. Lazatep's Quarry as the commander. We got a Power Balance. Interesting to see where that goes with it being the bundle promo. Flare of Cultivation as the retro. And a Subtlety as a special guest. So, and Eldrazi, Spellgorger Weird. So, definitely going to be interesting how these elementals do. Yeah, there's no mythics there. But definitely looking for some of them because I kept never keeping them before. So with pack 3, okay, Plane of Genesis. Oh, our first flip card for uncommon flip land. We got Island. Soka Ember Mage, Hard Evidence, Guide of Souls as the first rare, Inversion Behemoth as a commander. Our first fetch is a Flooded Strand. We got a Brea, Ethereum Sculptor, Ethereum Shaper, and a Monumental Henge as the borderless foil in the back, and a snake. Okay. I'm not too sure about the all these commander cards invading. I don't think most of them are going to be good enough. But I'm going to be on to pack 4 now. Let's see. Can we get something? And there's 4 commons and 3 uncommons. Planes. We got Victimize as a retro reprint. Galvanic Discharge. Spymaster's Vault as the first rare. We got Tarmogoyf's Nest as the commander. Birthing Ritual as the borderless. Recruiter of the Guard as another mythic. And Primal Prayers. That's a cool art, though. That's actually one of the cards I wanted just for the art, in a way. Servo and Thopter. That is a cool looking card. And a couple mythics back to back. So our mythic count's adding up, but our fetches are not doing that great. That's the one thing I'm kind of concerned about this. The fetches seem very, very hit or miss. But I guess we'll just have to see where we end up with. Oh, another Victimize. Bridgework Battle. Another Forest. Munitions Expert. It that heralds the end. It's a cool uncommon. Dreamtide Whale. Disa the Restless as a commander mythic. Fanatic of Ronus. Sapphire Medallion in the... And a Gem Medallion. That's a cool looking one. These medallions are going to get hurt pretty bad this time, though. I think. They kind of held up better than I was expecting from the Commander Masters reprint. But I think they'll be like $4 or $5 for the basic ones at least. Holy hell. On to the midpoint. Oh, there's a food. Okay, so our commons and uncommons. We got a mountain. Unstable Amulet. Brain Surge. Emrakul, The World Anew as our first eldrazi. That's a nice one to hit. Aggressive Biomancy as the commander. Commander. The Necrobloom as borderless. Kudu, King Among Bears as the retro. Argent DS as extended. I don't like germ food. So. Okay. On to number 7. We really need to pick up the pace with the fetches, though. It's kind of yikes. Only one fetch halfway through, but I guess we're not getting the big massive fetch land box. We got Swamp, Unholy Heat, Jolted Awake, Springheart Nantuko as the first rare, Sawhorn Nemesis as the commander. We got a Wooded Foothills in extended, Primal Prayers as the borderless, and Flare of Malice in retro as the last card, and Zombie Eldrazi Spawn. So at least we got a second fetch. On to number 8. Hey, there's a Phyrexian Worm that we need for the that uncommon. Hey, there's a Snow-Covered Waste in foil. That's a solid one. Plains, Galvanic Discharge, Munitions Expert, Nadu Winged Wisdom as the first rare. That's a nice one. Crom the Undertaker as a commander mythic in Etched. Arena of Glory in borderless. Hey, there's a Fury in the retro. And a Power Balance in the borderless foil. So, Servo and the Worm. So, Fury is a bit disappointing just because it got banned. But still a card I need for Hoarded Notions, so to pack 9. Oh, Colossal Dread Mask. That's not the reprint we're looking for. Okay, Barbarian Rings, a decent reprint. Mountain, Tune the Narrative. Victimize in retro foil. Worm's Chant in regular foil. Filigree Racer is the commander. Echoes of Eternity in the borderless. Harbinger of the Sea in the extended. We got a Crick, Son of Yawgmoth in etched. And, oh, okay. Gremlin and eldrazi Spawn. I don't know what to think. At least the etched is a bit less common, but still think a lot of people don't like them as much. So on to number pack 10. Hopefully we can get a couple more fetches. Like, yikes. Island. Nesting Grounds. This is going to be the end of Nesting Grounds being worth something. Snow-Covered Waste in retro foil. That's a nice one. Flare Duplication as the first rare. Gluttonous Hellkite as the commander. Flooded Strand in borderless. Got the Kappa Cannoneer in retro. Hey, and another Flooded Strand in extended foil. That's a nice pack. Germ and copy. Not sure. Packs are pretty expensive here in Canada, like more than $50. But at least that one, I don't know. It's pretty hard to tell with the pricing being so crazy. We got a rat. Lurker. And then, let's see. Can we get something cool in the last couple packs? Fell of the Profane is another one of those double face cards. We got a Swamp. Metastatic Evangel. Evolution Witness. Oh, that's a common only? That's not bad. Ral Monsoon Mage as a regular mythic. That turns into Ral Leyline Prodigy. Planar Nexus, that's a really solid commander. Arnid, the Sky Captain, as another mythic. Wheel of Potential in the retro. And a Party Thrasher in borderless foil. Eldrazi Spawn Rat. Okay, so looking for at least one more fetch. Get me to that 5 fetches, hopefully. Please. Okay, so our last of comments. Hey, Vexing Bauble, that's a decent. That's actually pretty solid group of uncommons, I think. Forest, that heralds the end in retro. Consuming Corruption. Abstruse Appropriation. That's a pretty solid card. Kaith, Famed Mechanist, as the portrait commander mythic. Amphibian Downpour. Ruby Medallion, that's a cool looking one. And Birthing Ritual in the borderless foil. Germ Tameo Scholar emblem. Okay, so we didn't do the greatest on fetches, but I don't know. It's very hard from what I've seen. Like, you've seen between 2 and 10, which seems pretty crazy. We did get some solid commander cards. We got 3 commander mythics. And getting the Nexus is a pretty solid one. Beyond that, so we got 3 mythics there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 12 mythics altogether, 4 fetches. I think that's about what you're gonna get. Unfortunately, I think there's almost too much variance in like what you're gonna get for fetches and stuff. There are some pretty cool rares, but I don't think many of them are going to hold, unfortunately. I think a lot of them are going to get crushed down pretty hard, just looking at what pricing stuff has been. But definitely interesting to see how this set ends up going, how these medallions fare, how some of these other cards, like these energy cards, do they actually do well, or do they just get annihilated. I'm happy to get the Flare of Cultivation. Happy to get the Storm Drake. It's a cool looking one. Overall, I think that's not too bad. Roast me in the comments telling me I got like $200, I guess. But thanks for coming out and watching. I'll have some pre-release kits for sure, and I'll have to decide, do I push forward with any more collector boosters. But we'll see how it goes, and I hope to see you next time. Take care, and have a good rest of your day.